While everybody's fighting over English Pokemon trading cards, we look where nobody else looks. Welcome back, guys, to another video. Very happy to announce that we have now started importing Chinese Pokemon TCG products, and this is one of the biggest opportunities in the market today. We're going to be doing a market discussion about Chinese Pokemon, why we are now carrying it, and why you probably should start buying. Before we jump into an analysis showing you guys a test order that we did here, all these products are available for purchase on our website right now. Code YouTube5 at checkout, PokeKingShop.com. You take 5% off your order. Give Chinese cards a go. And let me start by saying this, right? In this market where nobody can get any English, everybody's complaining about booster boxes being so crazy expensive and how you don't want to pay $300 for a booster box. Totally fair. Totally understood. Get Chinese. If you just like the thrill of opening packs, these are fantastic. And I think, China gets a bad rep because you think counterfeit, you think fakes. But what a lot of people don't know is that these boxes, products, just Pokemon TCG Chinese cards are actually made in Japan. So these are the utmost high quality. These are Japanese printing facilities and everything that makes these products. You have obviously the authenticity seal right there, Pokemon on all these products. So these are great. Quality on Chinese cards is fantastic. And also the market is really growing. So for those of you who maybe have played video games where there's like skins and cosmetic items, anytime the Chinese market gets access, stuff just blows up in value. And I've been seeing this firsthand in the Pokemon space as well, where Chinese cards are just growing in value. Let me start right here. Let's start with this. So this is one of the products we got. This is a factory sealed case of the 30th anniversary. And I'm going to be honest, these are cooler than what we have in English. And again, I'm not biased because I sell both. So I'm telling you as is. Here, when you open inside of one of these boxes, you get 8 or 9 different first partner illustration series, and you'll get one at random. But what's awesome about these is it also comes with an acrylic case. You also get a booster pack, and these are substantially cheaper as well. So the English ones are climbing to like $70, $80 a box, which is quite a lot to pay. You can get these for a fraction of the price. Now, all these products, like I mentioned, are going to be available on our website, but we are also going to be offering Chinese wholesale for businesses, investors, etc. Before we jump to this product, this is where the investors are going to get super excited. But yeah, these products are fantastic. The only issue I would say is kind of the difficulty of getting Chinese. Like, yes, these products are way cheaper, but you have to be very careful. A lot of people have been getting scammed. Once you're sending money internationally, many times there's no way to really get your money back. Like, after you send the money, you better hope that your supplier is legit and that's actually going to send the products, because many times you can't retrieve the money once payments are sent. They're kind of final, especially if you're doing like international transfers, etc. Now, if you guys are buying from me, you don't have to worry about that. But I just think there's a really big opportunity, because if you look at these first partners, the Squirtle, the Charmander, the Bulbasaur, the artwork is identical. Now, if you look at the top there, the text obviously is different, but nobody really looks at the text anyways. Everybody's buying the artwork. Now, these in a PSA 10 or CGC 10, whatever, are going to be like a couple $100. $300, $400, $500, $600. I'm not sure how much they go for. But you can get the Chinese variant for a fraction of the price and the same enjoyment. I think these in a 10 in Chinese are like sub $100, which is just awesome for your average everyday collector. And I think what's going to happen is as these English products continue to grow in value and they get more and more expensive, a lot of people are going to get priced out. So people need to look elsewhere. Now, I was one of the first businesses at the time. People thought I was crazy. I was selling Korean Pokemon cards because Evolving Skies was starting to get really, really expensive. But the EV and also Japanese EV Heroes was getting really expensive. So I decided to buy Korean because those Korean boxes at the time were like $50, $60. It was an awesome deal. And, we look today, those boxes are like 150 plus. And they're hard to stock, hard to get in cases. So foreign products do actually go up in value over time. This box right here, 30th anniversary, I'm actually upset I didn't buy more. I just bought one case here. So I think actually these are 8 per. You get 8 boxes, total of 64 count. But the price on this for me at wholesale, buying large quantity, has shot up like 30%. They just released the Volume 2, which for us is going to be the Series 2. I'm also buying a ton of those. And members in our wholesale group, I kind of did an offer where if you want to buy these, you could buy them. The biggest benefit is if you're buying, by the case, able to get much better pricing. But now for many of you guys who are watching and might just want to enjoy or sample, nobody's asking you to buy, 50 boxes, 100 boxes, or buy the case, just testing out the products. But yeah, I mean, these first partners are super cheap. I don't know exactly how much I have them on the site, but you are able to pay so much less and still get the same thrill, enjoyment. So it's an awesome product. Let me shift over the focus to the 151. Here's another excellent example. This was actually a little free gift I got for placing an order. Like, look at how awesome this is. It's like a little can, soda pop can. You open it, and you get one of these Pikachus. I would love to get the Chef Pikachu. That one looks awesome. So, yeah, a ton of cool products that you just don't get in English. You don't get in Japanese. These are exclusive to Chinese. This product right here up next, this is the 151 figure box. So you actually open it, and you get like I don't know if it's 3D printed or what, but you get a sculpted figure. And then there's the secret rare Machoke. And these are, everything we buy is factory sealed. Obviously, I'm fronting tens of thousands of dollars, testing out these suppliers, buying, making sure all these products are authentic, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Now, there have been instances where we got screwed over, but, nothing that you guys need to worry. As a business, I take all that risk. But this is another excellent product, the 151. This is just so fun. It's kind of like a blind box. You open it up, and you don't know which one you're going to get. We also got this one right here. This is the Charizard. Forget the exact name, but it's like a keychain box, and it's also like a blind box. So as you can see, everything factory sealed. You even have the seals right there. But if I flip this over, you get one of these character rares at random. So the chasers is going to be Charizard and Pikachu, and then you get a matching case. It's like a silicone case that's like a keychain that you could add to your car keys or whatever. And it just comes with a ton of cool stuff. So these are fantastic. Bunch of different products. I'm going to continue adding Chinese, but there's just a big opportunity where a lot of people are sleeping on them. The brand new release Terra Festival, same thing. You have the Eevee, you get the little like case protector thing for it. I have all of the description on my website. If you go to my website, the description tells you everything that's included. Like this, I know comes with like some prismatic packs as well, which is awesome, because English prismatic packs are now like $15, $20. It's getting insane. You can get the Terra packs here for like sub $10. Awesome product right there. Got a case of that. We got some cases of the Gem Volume 4, which are these right here. Extremely fun to open. Every single card is guaranteed foil. You get 18 packs per box. It doesn't break the bank. It's a ton of fun. These are awesome. I got a few other ones right here as well. We got the Charizard, Milotic, and the Greninja. That is the equivalent of actually Twilight Masquerade, not the brand new Ninja Spinner set that we just got. We got this one right here as well. I'm going to do some more product videos, but super busy day today, just organizing these, prepping these for wholesale members as well, because a lot of people are looking to get these wholesale. But this, you get some packs, you get some promos, you get a coin. What's even awesome about like these Chinese products is that it's for the coin, you could get like a gold one, which is like limited to like 1 in 100. I think here on the back, it shows you all the different ones that you could hit. Apologize about that glare, but yeah, there's like different coin variants. These are like the standard ones, and they have like rainbow glitter foils. They have the gold ones, and the gold ones are like far more valuable. So really awesome stuff right there. What else do we have here? Let me shift focus, actually show you guys this product. These are sick. Check these out. This is for the Chinese New Year, and I love the packaging. I love the presentation. These are so awesome. You get a ton of packs, as you can see. You get a fridge magnet. You get, I think inside of these, you actually get cards as well. Again, descriptions on my website, which will tell you everything. But, these are all awesome, factory sealed. Everything is legit, purchased by the case. Let me show you guys the Dragon Boat. This is another awesome one. I actually really like this one because Gyarados, rarely we get Gyarados products, which I don't know why, because it's a top tier Pokemon. But yeah, this one you get like a little pouch box with Pikachu. You get the fridge magnet. It's like 3D. Not only does it feature the Pikachu and Gyarados, you also get Bulbasaur, Chikorita, and Magikarp. You get some packs as well. I think these are called like Stellar, Crystal. I'm brand new to Chinese, so forgive me for not knowing everything right off the top of my head. But yeah, you get a bunch of packs as well. It's a fun product. And then let me show you guys these. Now, these are the big ones, and these are massive. So if you have the Prismatic SPC, I mean, this is like my hand for comparison. So this is a massive product. This probably weighs like 10 pounds, but this is actually a Sword and Shield era. And what a lot of people don't know is Chinese products got released at the end here. So we had like Japanese, obviously, for the longest time, Korean. Chinese is kind of late to the market, so they're playing catch up. So they started kind of like adding a bunch of sets together. Now check that out. That right there is Evolving Skies. That is Eevee Heroes. You got the, Moonbreon and all the evolutions. That right there with the Muse Fusion Strike. But check this out. This is a specific product concentrated all about Jolteon. So if you love Jolteon, look at that. You get an Alt Art promo, Jolteon VMAX. You get the Full Art VMAX, the V. You get dedicated Jolteon sleeves. You get a leather binder, bunch of booster packs, little storage box, coins, all sorts of awesome items. And we have the same thing for the Flareon and the Vaporeon. Let me show you guys the Flareon one next. Flareon one, awesome product here as well. And you know, this as a sealed display, even if you just want to keep it in your collection, is fantastic. But you can even open it up and enjoy the products. I am probably going to take one of each because those alt arts are just too cool. The Flareon VMAX, the full art, the V, the Flareon sleeves, binder, exact same configuration, same packs, just the different promos. Now you could even open these up. You could grade the promos. There's a ton of opportunity. These in Japanese are actually so expensive. You wouldn't even believe me if I told you how pricey they are. In English, they are very expensive as well. So, you know, as you get priced out, like if you love the artwork, just get the Chinese variant. So much better. The quality's still Japanese for a fraction of the price. So yeah, moving forward, this is a new product category that we are expanding here for PokeKingShop. Let me show you guys the last one. Here's the Vaporeon. Vaporeon's probably my favorite. Underwater VMAX alt art, the full art, the V, sleeves binder, different type of, I don't know if that's a play mat, but yeah, same pack configuration as well. So, you know, these are fantastic products that are still extremely affordable. You know, if we had this kind of box in English right out the gate, this would be like a $500 box. These on my website, you could even use code YouTube5, knocking an extra 5% off. But yeah, this is just a small test batch, you know, trying out a bunch of different products. I'm going to be honest, right now, a lot of people are still kind of like skeptical about Chinese, but I don't understand why. I think, you know, the underlying issue is a lot of people just think that there's like a lot of fakes, etc. But, you know, or that the quality is worse. But, you know, all this stuff is made in Japan. So as far as quality goes, these are top tier. I'm very bullish on Chinese Pokemon. I think it's going to continue growing. People are really upset with English products being super expensive. And, you know, I think with the current demand, there is a chance that we get an increase in MSRP for English, which means English Pokemon will continue to get more expensive. We already saw it happen with Korean cards, where the MSRP increased by 50%, not 15, 50% increase for MSRP. Boxes that used to be like $30, $40 overnight went to 50, 60. The more popular sets like Inferno X, which is Phantasmal Flames, those shot up like crazy. Glory of Team Rocket. So, you know, I'm just seeing the overall market. I think there's just so much more interest in Pokemon, and people don't really care about the language. They're buying these for the Pokemon, for the artwork. Exclusive boxes like this that you cannot get in any other language is precisely the reason why there has been an increase in demand. And I think just for everyday collectors, investors, businesses, like there's just massive opportunity. So we're trying to offer it to everybody. Obviously on the website, that is just for everyday people who are looking to open, enjoy the products, whether it's the booster boxes, the blind boxes, 151, these little these I actually don't have, but I'm probably going to buy some. The brand new Terra pendant boxes and all the other stuff, the blind boxes with these Charizards, or just for people who are looking to take advantage and sell these out to other people. You know, our wholesale group, this is another thing that we are adding. In addition to access to factory sealed English cases, we are now going to give you access to Chinese. The biggest benefit is when you are placing larger quantity orders, the overall shipping cost goes down and we are able to just get better prices. You know, with tariffs, custom duties, a lot of that, people don't really want to deal with that. They would rather go to a seller like me who has the channels, who has the trusted, reliable, you know, service, and just get it from me. So we are going to be offering it to the wholesale group. If you don't know what that is, it's our PokeKingShop Pro group. Links are in the description below. We have 2 different tiers, starter and elite. Everybody gets access to the same exact kind of products, but if you are paying for the more expensive membership tier, you tend to get better pricing. Not on every single product. Some products that are super good sellers, everybody same price, but sometimes there will be a $25 discount on a box, $50 discount, $10 discount, and that is what you are paying extra. So again, if you're purchasing a lot, it is better to be an elite. If you just want to test it out, join in a starter. But I would only say if you're consistently spending a couple $1,000s per month, or willing to spend that much to join the wholesale group. If not, you are better off buying these from my website. But yeah, guys, give these products a try. Again, if you want to buy them from me, buy them from me. If you want to buy them somewhere else, you can. Just be very careful buying from random sellers who are shipping from China, because there are a lot of fakes and just, people looking to make a quick buck, difficult to get your money back, etc. Now, if you're buying from me, you'll never have to deal with that problem. This is just a small test batch of all the products that we have. Again, we have volume 2. This is actually probably right now our best seller on the website, in addition with these massive evolution boxes. Some of these side products like these Milotic Pet, these aren't selling as great, or the Charizard, but give these a try. Spend $50, $100. Test out Chinese Pokemon. You're going to see that it is so awesome, especially if you enjoy ripping or if you just want to grow your collection. These are cards that I do expect to grow a lot in value, because, if this English and a PSA 10 goes for like $1,000 or $2,000, Japanese goes for like a few thousand as well, and this is like, what, $200 in Chinese? These are going to go up in value. Maybe not as much dollar-wise, but on a percentage scale, they will. And I do expect there to be overall growth in the Chinese market, because this is the more affordable option compared to English. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, learned something. If you did, leave it a like. Make sure to subscribe. Seeing the growth motivates me to make more videos. Don't forget to use code YouTube5 at checkout, PokeKingShop.com. Looking forward to sending you guys some Chinese. And anybody who does buy, upon receiving it, if you open the products and enjoy it, please let me know. If anybody buys the 151 figurine, if somebody hits that secret rare Machoke, or you hit something awesome like a Gengar, feel free to shoot me an email. I am very, very excited to add Chinese. I'm more hyped about the Chinese products than I am about future English releases, which should say a lot. So yeah, that's all I got for this one. Until the next one, you guys.